Hello, so I'm going to be trying Vlogtober and I really hope to do all 31 days. I hope to do it, to be honest, because I keep overthinking videos and the main reason is because I am really obsessed with the picturesque and I also just have a big problem with my half-baked thoughts at times, especially like when it relates to someone's work who has been working on a book for a long time, and then I come here, give it a brief review that is not to the highest intellectual level that I'd like it to be. And yeah, but I also do overthink a lot of things. I'm also going to be sober this October. I It'll be easy with alcohol because I don't really drink a lot of alcohol. The But yeah, I don't know, I'm a little bit nervous. Um, but I think I'll be fine. I will be fine. It's not like I've never done it before, but it's just been a while where I've just completely taken a break from substances. So I'll be fine because I don't really drink a lot. I do smoke a lot though, so I will miss weed and cigarettes and yeah, but it's not like it's suddenly going to be gone at the end of, I mean, during October. I will decide then in November if I want to continue or hit it up. This is the first day of October, I guess, and I'm currently rereading Conversations with Friends, and I really like this book a lot. I'm in part two. Bobby has discovered that Francis and Nick are sleeping together and they haven't really addressed it and they've parted ways and Francis is at home. And yeah, I just love this book and I found this time around that I'm very sympathetic to all of the characters. I used to side eye Nick and Melissa a lot and I just keep thinking still, to be honest, that Francis is probably in the fictional world going to write an essay years from now because she's like 21, and it would have it like it's a weird situation that she's in because in as much as um this novel doesn't pathologize age gap relationships, it's also just like she's 21, Nick is 33 to 32, Melissa's 38, and it's a weird situation, but like I'm so sympathetic to Nick this time around. um the way that they treat him is just awful, and the way that they disregard his feelings and emotions, but it's also just like all of these people are very fearful of intimacy, especially like Francis and Nick, and you see the way that they miscommunicate all of the time. But yeah, I love all of them and I love this book. I'm also really obsessed with Sally Rooney's obsession with lowercase letters and whether someone's gonna capitalize when they take sing or not. It's incredibly funny. It's in here as well as Beautiful World, Where Are You? And I think Francis notes that, hey, Nick types with lower case letters, and in Beautiful World, Where Are You? Forget the character's name, but like one of them is like makes fun of I think it's Simon, who also takes in lowercase letters, and I'm really fascinated with it and it's really funny basically. I finished reading Playing the Dog by Toni Morrison yesterday, literary white imagination in literary fiction or something like. I'll put the title here, but I really, really appreciate that text. It's nonfiction. It's 111 pages. It's very short. It has 3 chapters, and she basically looks at how non-white presence in American literature is constructed, and she looks at specifically like an Africanist presence and how characters of African descent or like African Americans are written in American like literature. And then I literally sat up and gasped when she listed like linguistic strategies that a lot of white authors have used to employ um, to the like black characters, and what does that say about like the racial like object or subject? What does the way these white authors construct like an Africanist presence mean? Like, what are the anxieties that white people have with black people? And yeah, it's just, I have no words for it, but it was extremely good, and I can't wait to return to it. Like, it's very complex and sometimes very difficult to get into. I found chapter 2 to be incredibly like difficult to read because it's very academic. But what I just really enjoy about Toni Morrison's work in general is that she expects you to rise to her intellectual level, and you can, like anyone can. It just requires a lot of patience and a lot of time. And yeah, I'm really excited to return back to this because it also made me think of like different ways, like not only like race, but how class is constructed in novels, or like disability, etc. And I feel like it's applicable to a lot of those things. And yeah, oh, so fucking good. Sana, the way I'm so pissed off right now, it's not even funny. I ordered food because the lunch I had, which I still have, wasn't that great. Like, I really don't like pilchards and canned whatever fish. And yeah, so I was like, let me just order food. It's fine. I'll figure it out if I need, like, I'm making a bad financial decision. And my Uber Eats driver chose the unethical option of fucking stealing my food, marking the trip as completed, and driving away. And the Uber app is so annoying to navigate when you have an issue. Like, they make it so hard. And yeah, I am really angry. But anyway, let me just go have supper because I'm actually hungry. I'm hungry and angry right now. It's not really a great end to the 1st of October, but let me eat, I guess, and watch Ugly Betty and call it an evening because what the hell? I should obviously let it go because what's done is done. And yeah, but I just don't understand the logic of being 5 minutes away from me and then just deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna eat this person's food. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And what I also just hate, maybe this might be because I'm not using the Uber Eats app. I'm just using the Uber app and then just going to the delivery option, is that you don't even know who the driver is, because I would rather I don't have to deal with this person again in the future. Typically, I also screenshot the delivery person so that I can like call, because I've obviously had this happen to me before, like but it's been a while. And yeah, like, it's so strange. Like, the one time I decide not to do it and the shit happens. Anyway, mandipole and eat this horrible food, take a shower, watch some Ugly Betty, as I said, and hopefully like sleep by 9. Yes, I am. I'm so low right now.
That looks like you're the league. Oh well, you didn't really fit in here anyway.
Wait, no, all I mentioned were tanks. You guys talked to him too?
Yeah. What did you talk to Carlo about?
Okay, first of all, he talked to me.